The currency agreement with China couldn't have come at a better time for Egypt. The yuan was deposited in the central bank here to boost its reserves and convinced the IMF to sign an important $12 billion loan deal with Egypt. Egypt, which relies heavily on imports, particularly food, has been suffering from an acute dollar shortage since the 2011 uprising, which was followed by political and security unrest. The Chinese deal provided the yuan as an alternative to the American dollar.
The bilateral trade volume between China and Egypt is more than $11 billion. Nowadays, due to the impact of foreign exchange shortages, Egypt has implemented very strong controls on foreign imports. Our bilateral trade volume in the second half of 2016 and 2017 has been affected by the changes of the policy. If the Egyptian pounds and the RMB can be exchanged directly, we can avoid the risk of the dollar shortage in Egypt. That will greatly enhance bilateral economic and trade exchanges.
It will also promote economic cooperation.
What is important in the deal is that China is now considered a partner in expenditure. So if Egypt spent the equivalent of $1 billion, 20 billion Egyptian pounds, the Chinese side will spend the same. This means more Egyptian exports, more tourists to Egypt, and more investments.
Egypt has the proper infrastructure for business and is also known to offer a high return on investment. The location of the North African country is an attractive proposition as well for China.
China views Egypt as a fundamental country. The Silk Road ends here and all the incentives are available in our industrial zones. But what we need to do is to get rid of bureaucracy to encourage more to come. China was always known to be only a trader in exports and imports. Now they are investors. They work in real estate and logistical cities like Soknan and Port Said here.
If successful, both countries are willing to extend their currency agreement and double the amount involved. The currency swap deal is not just about switching trade from American dollars to RMB, but it opens a whole new frontier for businesses and investments to flourish between both countries. Yes, Hakim for CGTN, Cairo.